look, give me the next 10 minutes of your life. If you cannot watch this, you cannot sit through 10 minutes, you have brain rot, it's fine, and click off. I don't want you here. You're not going to make money with us. But if you do want to stay here, if you do want to make money, today I'm going to break down the system that has made me and my chat over 5 figures within the last 3 months. And again, you're gonna have to take my word for it, guys. Why? Because I'm going live every single night, and the reason I say take my word for it is I want you guys to join up for yourself. Check it out. Again, we're winning on a daily basis in there. We're on a win streak about every single week. Again, guys, we've been killing it. But to add on to that, I really do think this system itself can definitely bump your win rate up. Again, a lot of it does come down to psychology, having a plan, having a lot of data behind your system. And again, I have a lot of data behind my system, but I also think when I do tell you this, go ahead, get your own data, do what you need to do to make it work for your system. Again, you can pick and choose what you want to add in from what I say. Again, a lot of this stuff I say is just general knowledge about trading, and a lot of you may not know, but these things are key to me having such a high win rate. So right now, I'm about to go into the charts. We're about to break some trades down. These are super textbook trades, so I don't think it'll take too long. So again, sit through this. If you can't, click off. That's fine. Again, I don't want you here, but let's hop into it. Let's go. Boom. And now we are here. Like I said, we are about to dive pretty deep into this and give you guys a general idea of what I'm doing, what I'm looking for. Again, it's super simple. It's the same thing every single day. Yes, there are a little bit, or there's some differences there. That'll always be the case. Why? It is trading. There'll never be anything exactly the same. It may look exactly the same, but there's usually always one thing off. But guys, I'm really excited. It doesn't seem like it, but I am very excited to share this with you guys, because you guys know, and if you've been tuning into my lives, we have been absolutely killing it. Again, I'm only going to review this last week when it comes to me breaking these down, because that's all we need. I've already called 3 trades in this last week. There's only been 3 trading days, and the week before that, I mean, I can scroll back and you can just see win. Amazing. I mean, just absolutely insane system. And again, it's super simple. A lot of you are going to look at it as a breakout strategy, and that's fine because it technically somewhat is that. But don't jump the gun. Let me dive into it. Why? Because there's a lot of other things that come into this type of trading that I think make and break, or make the difference in why my win rate is so high compared to other people who are just breaking out at any support or resistance. So let's shoot right into this. As you can see, we're looking at DAX right now. This was a trade last night. Actually, let's go to Monday. We started off Monday over here. Yeah, Sunday to Monday. You guys know I join on live at 11:45 p.m. to trade at 12. I wait for the London Open. I do not like trading before London Open. If price breaks before London Open, I tend to see that as a liquidity sweep. That's just my trading. Again, based off my data. Really big on data. Even now, no matter if I win, if I lose, I still track trades, guys. Again, you should be doing the same thing. Even if you implement this system, even though you know the system works, you still need to be getting data, because you never know what can change, what you can add to your system, what you can take away from your system. You never know what changes you're going to need to make. That's what I'm trying to say. But let's go back into it. Again, super simple analysis. If we go to the daily time frame, so we can rewind this a little bit. It's going to look ugly. Let's go to the daily time frame. So we're sitting at the daily. Yeah, I told you it was going to look ugly. Either way, I knew the daily had came up. We just top wicked, right? Meaning there was a lot of gaps to fill on this downward candle. Let's go back to here. So as you can see, this was previous to that London Open. Prices had already started creeping up here, top wicking, but previous day candle, or which was Friday, had left this massive gap in the market. And again, I can expect price to usually come in and fill that. It doesn't have to mean it's going to happen now, but I had an idea, or I had the, let's say, had the feeling that price was going to fill that gap in. Not only that, if we look at the 4 hour, same thing, where we're pretty bullish. It just created a new high, so that means price is bound to facilitate a pullback at some point. We don't know when, but again, that's where lower time frame comes in, and this is really where the money is made. Again, lower time frame. What do I look for? Previous session highs and lows, previous day highs and lows. That's what I'm looking to target. Also looking to facilitate pullbacks on the higher time frames. Somewhat lower, not really. But again, what am I looking for now? Liquidity. Should remember that. So we have Tokyo playing out. Again, we're not even looking at the markets yet, but we like to see Tokyo play out. Then what do? We come over and we manipulate the highs eventually. So now we know that sell side liquidity is taken. What's the only possible thing that can be taken from there? Buy side, meaning price is going to come down and possibly manipulate Asia lows. Not only that, again, remember we had the bias that the daily time frame possibly could come and fill that gap because it tends to do that a lot. And the 4 hours is very bullish, where we can expect price to facilitate a pullback at some point. So we have three strong confluences pushing us at a sell bias. So what does that mean? If I were to get that sell confirmation, meaning if I see price break after London open with a good volume to the downside, I'm shooting. Why? Because I know that price should at least run for 101. And what happens? London opens, we shoot down, we break, I enter, and price runs. Money. And it just continued to melt. And again, I can go over multiple trades. This is just one trade. This was Monday. This was Tuesday. A little bit different. Again, I'm not saying they're always going to be the same, and I did mention that to you guys. But with this, similar concepts. Again, I'm going to the daily time frame. Let's go to the daily. We see that price hadn't filled in that gap all the way yet. All right. We know price definitely still can do that. We were previously bearish. Let's go into it. Let's go back down to the 4 hour. Again, same thing with the 4 hour. We hadn't fully pulled back into that equilibrium yet. If we mark up this here, we had not pulled back into this equilibrium yet. And this is where we're targeting for this trade. I mean, you could say that, I would say that, but again, same thing where we've already manipulated Asia highs. We have Asia lows unswept. They did end up coming down, getting swept, which was something I did not like, but that did not mean price could not come down and continue to facilitate that higher time frame pullback. So that's really where my bias was strong, was that higher time frame. And again, once I saw price break this area of support with pretty good volume, I shot. Why? Because I knew that price should at least run down until these lows, which was yesterday's lows as well, which is also a very strong liquidity point. Again, previous session highs and lows, previous day highs and lows, previous week highs and lows, those are very strong points of liquidity. And again, I'm looking for those on a consistent basis to target, because again, you're going to see it day in and day out. And again, you can even, let's go last night. Where the fuck's last night? I delete it. It's right here. Yeah, I caught these sells last night. So we go into and break it down real quick. Again, we can see price starting to come back up, but that does not mean price is bound to continue to run bullish. Yes, it can, but again, I'm looking for these short moves into these areas of liquidity. So what do I see off the jump? One, let's go into the daily. The daily, first off, had no bottom wick. Last night we had no bottom wick. I knew price was bound to possibly create that bottom wick. Why? Because majority of the time price does not leave price without a bottom or top wick. It won't just leave it like that. Again, and that's exactly what price did, it to the T. So if we go back down to lower time frames, when it came to entering this trade, my idea behind it was, okay, yes, buys could take place, but in this case, there's really nothing for me to target. Why? Because one, the daily still I'm expecting to flip, and two, there's not much liquidity sitting above. We've already manipulated Asia highs. What can be expected to happen next if we get the confirmation? When I say confirmation, guys, I just mean that break during the London session with good volume to the downside. And again, that's all we did. We just pushed, shot to the lows, and guess what? Price ran down, manipulated Asia lows perfectly, and went right back up. And yes, we started around for a bit and sold off more. Did end up sweeping, which was yesterday's low. Yeah, ended up sweeping yesterday's low as well, which again, previous session lows, previous session highs, very major point of liquidity. So again, guys, this is only 3 examples. I can go back the last 2 months and give you guys over 20 examples of wins. I kid you not. Wins I've taken or called on stream. And again, guys, this is all on stream. I call this to you guys all the time, giving you guys a live breakdown analysis. I don't just come in here and just not say anything and take a trade. No, I'm really like explaining this to in depth with you guys live in action. So again, if you guys like seeing that live in action, go ahead and join me up. You can click the link in my description. It'll take you to a little prompt. You can fill that out. You can join my Discord, and there in my Discord, I say when I'm live every single night, post trade ideas, all that stuff, trade breakdowns. Again, I post trade breakdowns on these trades as well. But again, guys, super simple stuff. Super simple, super textbook, considerably just breakout trading. But again, there's a little bit added to it. You're really incorporating liquidity and just overall market analysis and multi-time frame analysis, and kind of putting it together and coming up with a bias before you enter on these breakout trades, which I think has been amazing. It's been killing it, guys. Honestly, try this out. Even if you have to go and get a separate account just for a little bit and you want to join me on live, again, I'm at live 11:45 p.m. PST. Again, it's a little bit late for some of you East Coasters, but join up. We're winning. We're on a win streak right now, actually. We're on a win streak, and we're going to continue to win it up, run it up, whatever you want to call it. Again, guys, but let's hop back out of this, talk a little bit more. I got something for you guys, actually. If you guys stuck around for this long, wait a little bit longer, because again, we're going to go into a couple free bees for you guys that I can give to you guys to help your trading, especially when you do add the system or implement anything from it. You're going to need to track data, and I got something perfect for you. So let's go on and talk about that. Let's go. So we're back, and I hope you guys did enjoy that. Don't worry, I'm not just ending it right there. Calm down, calm down. But like I said, I really hope you guys enjoyed that. It did not take me long to make it, and the reason I say that is because it didn't. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's easy. It's a simple system, but it works. It's effective. And every single day I'm showing you guys live results, not only just with me, but my students and my chat. Again, guys, I have people in my chat making over 5-6 figures on these trades. And again, they're running it up. I'm running it up. My students are running it up. Guys, we're going to continue to run it up. So I prompt you guys to join me on live. Don't worry. I'm going to tell you how to get there, and also going to tell you how to get my free trading journal, my free trading plan, to be able to take your trading to the next level. Again, I'm super strict on data, and I'm also super strict on having a trading plan. Again, you can ask all my students, all my chat. I talk about it all the time, and I realized I should just be giving away something free to you guys to help you guys out, because I would have wanted someone to do this for me. Truly, I really would have. Like, if I had someone giving me something like this for free, a trading journal and a trading plan, my trading would have taken a year or two less. And what I mean by that is I would have seen profitability so much faster. Why? Because having a plan and having a system and being able to track your trades and get data is the most important thing in trading. The most important thing, other than having a great system like this, the most important thing. Yes, psychology is a part of it too. There's a lot of aspects that come into trading, but serious, if you have a system like this that I just showed you, if you track your trades, refine, reflect, grow, you're gonna be successful. I'm telling you right now. I have students that have taken that same exact approach that I've given them, and they are making upwards of 4 and 5 figures right now. Truly. Again, you guys are amazing. The way you can get those freebies is you can go down to the link in my description, click that link. It'll prompt you over to a screen. Just fill it out real quick. It's super simple, but that'll give you access to my newsletter, which again, I send exclusive content to. Nobody else sees that but my people on my newsletter. Not only that, you'll get access to my free VIP Discord, where I send trade ideas, weekly outlook, all that. Again, not trying to plug. It's all free. It's all free. So again, and also in there in my Discord, and you should be sent to your email, you'll see my trading journal, my trading plan, and all my other basics that I give to you guys for free. Again, it's all in my Discord. If you're in there, check it out. Guys, do yourself a favor, try this out, even if it's on demo. Why? Because it's so simple, it's so easy. It doesn't feel real. Why? Because it's just printing money. It's literally, it just feels like it's printing money out of thin air. It really does. But with that being said, you guys are all amazing. I appreciate every single one of you. We're going to keep running it up. I'll see you guys on live stream, and I'm out of here later.